Hello, hello, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. It's a little later than I usually stream today, but I had a doctor's appointment. Nothing big, just like general checkup stuff earlier, and well, couldn't really get live anytime really sooner than this. But I definitely wanted to go hop back in and do some more playing, and oh, good, yeah, good work, buddy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Doing good. Keep up the good work. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely wanted to get back in and play some more because there's some stuff I wanted to work on. And in my log, I've basically already finished the Atlas Pass. I do want to do Alone Amidst the Stars eventually, but probably not today. Today, I'm going to be working on like expanding the base and research. And for people who don't know, there's like two separate things I'm going to be working on a bit today. Ugh, bunch of ugly ships. The first is I'm going to be upgrading my ship. Right, I'm going to be buying some different upgrades and installing them. Nothing too much there. The best way to do a lot of the upgrading for the freighter is to find a system that has a derelict freighter spawn that spawns S-class upgrade technology at the end of it, and then basically just run that derelict freighter over and over and over again. I don't have that set up yet, so I'll do that at some other point. Today, I'm going to be expanding on this part, which is these guys. Why are you standing on top of him? For those who don't know, there was a system where once you put down a base, you could put down these little facilities. Like this is the science terminal, that's the construction terminal or overseer terminal or something. It's construction specialists room. It's the science specialist room. So you used to put those down at your bases, your like planetary bases. You would throw them down and then hire people at the space stations to fill those positions, and then you would run missions for them in order to unlock features. Not so much features, more like to unlock tech. Stuff that you could just go to the anomaly and spend nanites on, but if you run these missions, you can get them without spending nanites on them. For the most part. There might be some that are more unique than that, but it's mostly like tech you would unlock at the anomaly, but you can get it for free as part of the mission. Um, and they added the feature to put these guys in your freighter. I don't know when they did that. It wouldn't be Orbital. Maybe Omega? I think it was before Omega though. I'm not sure when exactly they made a freighter version of each of these labs or whatever. But it was fairly recently because the last time I bothered to put these labs down and man them and run the missions, that you couldn't do it in your freighter. Also, I have a nutrient processor room, which is interesting. That's very new as well. Being able to put down a room in your freighter that has a nutrient processor in it, and then also being able to put down a room in your freighter that you can actually do farming in. Usually, when you would put down these like cultivation chambers or whatever, it would just be like this. Boop, gather some carbon. Like you'd have all these plants in the walls or whatever, and then you'd have little features like this where you could just like woo and gather some carbon from them every so often. That's about all it was. So them actually putting one down that you can plant things in and having one with a nutrient processor in it, that stuff's all very new. Again, I don't know if it was specifically Omega, but it's very new. Wasn't in the game last time I played. So I put this guy in place. I ran like one mission for him, which unlocked the science terminal. I'm gonna keep running missions for him and unlocking the other terminals. There's two more terminals, and I'm gonna put them on this side. I have a very particular sort of layout here. I have this planetary probe in the center, and then I'm installing each of the terminals as if like they can be near each other, but not like looking over each other's shoulders. So I'm gonna have the two on that side as well. And then I'm gonna man all the terminals and run a bunch of missions, unlock a bunch of tech, and that's, I think, what we're going to be doing for today. But first of all, I wanted to unlock the indium engine. Cool. And then just a big hyperdrive upgrade range. Big hyperdrive upgrade range. A bunch of these different rooms and things might be interesting to me. Let's see what my freighter already has. Hypercore magnetic resonator indium. How much indium do I have? 700. Okay, plenty. I don't want to run out. I can create more pretty well by running like chrome with indium to duplicate indium. You can do that with all of the chromatic metals, the ones that can be turned into chrome. You can like dupe them. But if I run out, well then that's a problem. Because then I have to go mine more. Okay. 1019, 1036, 1019, 1046. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I do want this one to be the supercharged one, I think. Unless this upgrades its range, it does not. It does, but only slightly. This one actually, even though it's a C class, has a range of 200, so putting it supercharged is a much better idea. I've already got a matter beam, so I don't need to bother with that. I've got the green, red, and blue. I've got the warp core resonator. So what am I missing? I am missing both of these, which will give me a big boost in hyperdrive range, which is nice. I need to pull more emerald out and try and dupe that, I think. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. So if I throw emerald in here, its conversion rate is 2 to 3, but if I throw chrome in with it, it gives me more emerald. 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Okay, so I can convert at a rate of 2. So I can dupe it, and then I can use it to make more chrome, and then I can dupe it some more. And it's a process that can basically just keep going and going and going and going, right? But you have to run a refiner constantly doing it if you want to do that. Oh, I have too much carbon. I mean, not really, but for my personal inventory at least. There we go. Copper is kind of harder to do that with. You can still kind of do copper with it, but you can't keep the process going. You can't convert copper into chrome at a rate that really keeps the process going, because I think you end up getting back just as much as you spend on the chrome. As soon as you go a little higher to like cadmium, emerald, indium, the process gets a little better because each of them will give you more chrome per one piece of the original material, so you can convert and get much better amounts back. Let's also debrief this one. I'm not getting much out of these fleet command things. I've just been getting a bunch of units from them so far the last few times, and I've got like over 1 billion units, so I don't really care. Units, 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 literally just all units. That was pointless. I mean, it's good units, but I don't need any of it. Okay, so now I ended up with 172. Let me just go ahead and keep going, and then I'll convert some of this emerald into chrome to refill the amount that I lost. Here. Actually, let me stop this process. I'll drop just a little bit back in my backpack so that I can have it in the spot again. Let's send off a new expedition. Balanced but weak. I have a balanced and I have a trade. Trade is probably just going to get me more garbage. Well, here's one that's going to take like 2 hours. It's kind of a weak one, but eh. I will send off my trade ship and one of my weak industrial ship. Because that's more than enough. This is a difficulty 1, and I have 3 raiding going. That's plenty. Okay. I was going to... What do I have now? 12? 12 left. Okay. See, I can get some corridors and start, like, beautifying my base a little bit, but I don't have all the functionality in place yet. This is just an expansion. This is a room with 2 beds of soil. I'm gonna see what that looks like, I suppose. The Stellar Extractor room, I'm not all that interested in putting in place because there are massive, like, bugs in the game associated with this extractor room. Like, supposedly, you park your freighter in any system at all, and, like, based on what is in that system, this will, like, mine up some resource, right? I don't remember exactly what it gets you. Maybe it's the chromatic ones. I don't remember. Like, it'll mine up some resource based on the system you're in. Just passively on its own, and then you can just sort of take that and go, right? Later on. And that's cool. That's awesome. I would absolutely love to have that in place. But every single time I've tried to use the Stellar Extractor, I run into a horrible, like, not fully game breaking, but like super messed up bugs associated with it. Where like stuff that's not supposed to be in it gets stuck in it and it breaks the freighter and stuff. And I don't want to deal with it. I can buy colors for the freighter. I don't really give a crap. Plus they cost decent nanites. I have more than enough nanites. I could buy all of these, I think, but I don't care to color my freighter. So let's focus on technical upgrades. Okay, so this is an economy and conflict scanner in one, but I'd have to get the matter beam, which I already have installed, in order to unlock it. Let's focus on the warp engine, the hyperdrive range for now. Okay. And then drop this in. That'll get me 162. Let me drop this in as well. And do... What is antimatter housing again? I always forget. Oxygen and ferrite. Yeah, sure. 5. That should be everything I need, I believe. Oh, 235 out of 250. I need more emerald. How was I on indium? 454? Yeah. Let's just drop the indium in there and use that to make myself more chrome, because that'll make me tons of chrome. See, emerald is 2 to 3, this is 2 to 4, so you double your output with this, which is great. And I've got plenty of indium, so I'll use it for duping. That's more than enough. And then we take the emerald and we'll begin duping it some more. Yeah, huh? And then we go ahead and we do this. Oh, still it's only 246. That's surprising. I thought I would have had enough by now. Okay, because of the fact that I'm doing 1 to 2. Okay, yeah. With 9 extra. Alright, there we go. There's the 250 I need. Let this start duping again. There we go. Hyperdrive range up. Way up. 1613. 1662. 72. Like this is better. Actually, like this might be even better. Nope. 1640. 1672. What happens if I move these around that there? 1667. 67. Okay, so it is better to... $72. There we go. Looks like that's going to be the best range I'll be able to get. Just keep the Emerald Duke going. Prismatic Warp Injector. And then I have one other major warp drive upgrade, but I'll have to do more frigate modules, which is not going to get done today. I spent a lot of time raiding as a pirate in pirate systems, just blowing up freighters and losing rep and all that in order to get the frigate modules I had. So this is going to take a little while. Hire a base scientist. Abandoned building, is that in another? No, that looks like it might actually be in this system, so I'll do it now. Because I think the scientist that I need for that terminal is in a different system. So if this one's in this system, then I'll go ahead and take care of it for now. But I do need to hire guys like as quickly as I can, because then I can run a bunch of missions simultaneously to get new tech. My tiny little puddle jumper. Boop. Again, I'm really not the biggest fan of, like, explorers. I spent all this time building this one. I don't know how much I'll use it. I'll probably use it till I get a ship I like a lot more. Eventually, I need to get the glyphs, the 16 glyphs, and just go hunting for a good interceptor with the coordinates exchange. Because that is always what I end up wanting, really, is an interceptor. But it's really difficult to find an interceptor that looks really cool or has a cool color or is S-class or any of those things. Oh, Jesus, why so freaking laggy? Okay, now here's something. This is probably where they're trying to send me. I wonder if I should set up a little base for, like, farming nanites at one of these. It's really not that difficult to design. I'll go ahead and keep a little extra rusted metal. I'll toss some rusted metal in my storage containers. So how much is here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a ton. There's some of these facilities where you can get like 6 or 7 of these little outcroppings. Oh well. Nope. Stop circling me. Those guys' ability to, like, lead you as you're trying to run around them in circles is annoying. Bye-bye. Luckily, I can ice these idiot horrors in, like, one shot. So even though it doesn't amount to anything, ultimately, because of the fact that they don't go away, however many you kill, they just spawn that many more. It doesn't go away until the swarm subsides, which is stupid. You should be able to fight the swarms, which is annoying. But there's no end to it until you just let it subside. But I can still blast them in the face to just, like, take them out for a moment or two and free myself up to move around a little more if they get in my way. Okay. Do I want to keep any of these? Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and start keeping some. I'm up to like 65,000 nanites. I'll go ahead and start keeping some. Don't need it. Don't need any of that stuff. The ticket to freedom, I don't really care about that right now. I'll save that for later. Drop some of this stuff in the freighter as well. keep like a stack of each of these little resources in my freighter storage in case the game decides it wants them at any point. I don't think it will. Like, the rusted metal is, I think, only good for breaking down into ferrite, and the goop is, I think, only good for converting to nanites. I don't think there's anything in the game that needs either of those. But I'll just keep like one stack of each in case. Schematics. Was what? What did I get out of that? Nothing? I have no idea. Now it wants me to go back to the Overseer. Let's see if I get anything out of this. Next, I think I'll go and get the Science Officer. Again, you can run multiple missions at the same time once you have each of these officers, right? So it's better to, like, recruit them all as fast as possible. Capital ship. Being able to do this on my freighter is so much fun. Like, I don't know. The base building component to the game is cool from like a creative and like I'm gonna glitch build to make these really cool shapes and really cool designs, and like pure aesthetic, the base building thing is interesting. But honestly, I'm one of those people when I'm playing a space game that like the more stuff they let me put on my mobile freighter base thing, the better, because I'd rather just be like spacefaring nomad man, right? And so when they added the ability to put these guys on the freighter and the friggin' nutrient processor and the crops and things like that on the freighter, it's like, great, that's amazing. I love it. Let's do double cultivation. Interesting. Wait. It's not really double cultivation. Like, the other one looked like it had enough room for maybe 3 plants. Maybe it only had enough room for 2. The fact that it was a single trough that was longer like that kind of made it seem like you could put 3 there, but maybe there was actually only space for 2 in it. I don't have a plant yet, so I can't really tell. There might only be enough space for 2 here. It looks like there's enough for 3, but maybe not. So maybe this really is double because it has room for 4. We'll see. Once I manage to unlock the plants, which again, I could go do it the anomaly right now for pretty cheap, and I have plenty of nanites, but since I can get it for free, why not? Blueprint, as promised. Oh, the storage bins. Yes, the storage bins. We could put that science terminal to use from the clicks and lights of the Korvax. It'd be so lovely. Okay, so now he just wants me to go ahead and get the scientist. I could have gone and gotten the scientist already, but now he's specifically sending me to do it. This I'll want to trade to a merchant. This I could sell at any point, but it doesn't matter right now. This I'll want to trade to a merchant. Sell. Trade to the guild. Should be good. Alright. Wait, what? Learn how to construct microprocessors? Why are they saying that? I thought I just needed to go to a different system to find a scientist. Or do I have to give the scientist... No, I don't think you need to give the scientist microprocessors. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and recruit the scientist now. There he is. Technically, I suppose I could have taken my freighter. I have plenty of warp fuel, and I've upped the hyperdrive range on it really high at this point. I just never really think to do that. I'm so used to the early parts of this game where you either don't have a freighter or you don't have it upgraded very well, right? So like every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and warp, I just hop out in my ship and then warp away in my ship because it usually has a better hyperdrive range. Boop. There you go. God, the pirate freighter. The pirate dreadnought looks so crazy, man. Wait, signal? Duty bound to follow them, but I know where I'll end. If you receive this, follow my coordinates and secure the site in case I don't look back, please. Where's stranger's message transmitters indicate over time and location appears to be valid. What is that? Oh, Dreams of the Deep. Okay. Dreams of the Deep will unlock a bunch of the water building stuff. Like the Nautilon and the watertight door and the marine shelter and all that sort of stuff will unlock from Dreams of the Deep. I don't need to do Dreams of the Deep right now, though. Let's just focus on hiring someone. What we got? Ooh, Merchants Guild. Cool. I can grab some stuff to sell from them. I wonder what else they're selling, because I upgraded them again to a point where you can buy resources on the cheap, but that changes with each place. So, take those and those. Radon. I think I have enough radon. I'll go ahead and take the rest. And then I turn around and... no? Oh, they've changed it. Okay. It's too bad. For a while there, I used to be able to take the Warp Hyper Core for free as like, you're a member of our guild in good standing, here's a free sample, blah, 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 from each of these, and then one of the things they wanted on the donate page was a Warp Hyper Core, so I could just turn around and give it back to them, basically. What do we got? Looks like crap. Let's upgrade the suit a little more. I'm getting way up there with these suits, man. Now let's focus on cargo. And then, how about this one? Looks like crap. Every single multi-tool I found in these stations so far all just looks like garbage. Although most of them usually do, so, There's a way to build some other staves, but I'm not sure if any of the staves will really look all that cool. I've already got the Atlas staff, but I don't think I really want to use it long term. Scientist, science terminal are free to explore, blah blah blah. Science terminal, hire the scientist. Anyway, sleep. Okay, scientist hired. Oh, I think one of the scientist's first quests will probably teach me how to make the microprocessor, and that's the like end point for the quest from the overseer. That's probably why it was like, learn how to make a microprocessor from the overseer or whatever. Is that like, if I hire this dude and start doing his quest, then I'll learn to make a microprocessor. I'm surprised I don't already have that recipe though. And then I don't need starship fuel. I really don't need this Warp Hyper Core either. I've got a lot of them at this point. Anything I can't live without? Not really. Yep, now I've got a full stack of radon. I don't need any more. A rank, not too bad. I might be able to pick up an augment from that, but... what is this stubby-ass little fighter? I mean, I know my Explorer is this stubby little nonsense thing that looks goofy as hell, but it's an Explorer. They're often like that. Oh yeah, I should probably run the scanner in my ship. That's another thing I ended up putting in the freighter, was a thing that you can enter a new system, trigger it inside your freighter once, and it'll scan every single one of the planets in that system. I see that audio bug is still in the game, where if you try to enter your freighter from like an odd angle, it'll like amplify the audio of the freaking doors opening and stuff for some reason. Boop. What was I saying I was gonna run? Oh, I was gonna run this. This one. Planetary probe. See, it scans every single planet in the system all at once. It gives you detailed information about like resources, weather, all that stuff all at once. So you have to go and scan each one individually. Aggressive Sentinels, copper, activated copper, star bulb, not bad. I don't really care about like renaming planets and stuff. I just tend to upload them as I get them. And then you. Hello there. Where's your honorable status? Corvax should be so happy here. Bring enthusiasm. Request aid. This is the monolith. Take these blueprints. Lubricant and acid. Liquids close to the Corvax heart. See? I just got both of those for free. Again, I have so much nanites, it really doesn't matter. Those are maybe like 50, 100, 200, 250, something like that, maybe nanites at the anomaly, and I have like 60,000, but still, it's nice to do these quests when they come up, because then you can get a bunch of the unlocks. Like, I've been playing this save file for probably like 50 hours or something. I haven't been focused on getting nanites. I've mostly wasted a bunch of time raiding ships, which got me some nanites, but not a ton, and hunting for an interceptor, which basically did nothing for my nanites. But most people don't have like 60,000 nanites when these quests first come up. So getting these guys on your bases early and unlocking a bunch of tech that way is useful. Marrow bulb and do more. Create plans for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Marrow bulb and cobalt. Cobalt easy. I don't know if I have any marrow bulb on hand. Ammonia. I honestly don't know. 750, that's plenty. Okay, how much does he want? What was the damn button? Okay, 30 marrow bulb. Yeah, I definitely don't have any. I don't remember collecting any marrow bulb. It'd probably be in this page if I did have it. Let me go ahead and drop these larval cores in here. Yep, no marrow bulbs. These are normal plants, not marrow bulb. These are... Should probably just cook these things. There's no real reason to hold on to them. No real reason to cook them either, though. Trying to gain nanites through cooking and, like, giving the food to Cronus is such a fucking boring process. You get decent nanites out of it, but having to speak to him and give him each piece of food one at a time individually and do his whole dialogue prompt every single time is so boring. They have like 40 or 50 pieces of food and spend like an hour in there just giving him food. Copper, basalt, sodium. I don't really need to look this aggressively. You can find cobalt on most planets. I don't think I could end up on any planet where I can't find any. In fact, let's just go here, let's say. I mean, cobalt and marrow bulbs are just like things you find in caves. You can find them on almost every planet in the game. Sorry, just there we go. I really wish my game would just keep playing when I tab out. It can, if you have multiplayer turned on and other people nearby you in the game or in your squad or whatever, then it will just keep going because it won't pause the world when you pause the game, basically. Problem is I can't guarantee that. I actually do have my network turned on right now, but there's no one anywhere near me right now. Right? Like, no one in the same system. I'm not in the anomaly or anything, and so it just pauses the game when I, like, tab out or I hit escape. Just cave hunting. Caves, 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 caves. Just keep doing trench runs, basically, until I find something. That looks somewhat promising. There it is. Yep, this looks promising. Marrow bulbs. Cobalt. Game, come on. What the hell? Why is it shooting past the... It's shooting through stuff rather than hitting stuff. It's just weird. What about marrow bulb? Usually it's like these little plants that have marrow bulb in them, but I'm just shooting through things again for some reason. I don't know why. There's some marrow bulb. Done? It was that fast? Alright, I'm gonna grab some more cobalt and marrow bulb though. While I'm here. Don't care. Ferrite balls. That's weird. Bye-bye. There's some more marrow bulb. And some more here. And... that's good. I'll just give him what he wants and then cram the rest in my backpack. Again, marrow bulb is not something you can do a whole lot with most of the time. Ooh. So this should get me both. This should have him teach me microprocessors, and then theoretically that should be all I need for the other overseer. Love when you try to leave a planet and then immediately pulse drive off to something on the other side of the system you're in, right? And then, like, a bunch of freighters load in, warp into the zone, and choose to, like, warp in directly on top of you, making it impossible for you to actually pulse drive. Like, they warp in directly in your line of impulse engine, whatever you want to call it. Much quieter. Sometimes I like to come into the freighter from, like, the worst angle possible. Hello. I'll come into the freighter from, like, the worst angle possible just to see how badly I can fuck up that audio. Usually not when I'm streaming, though, because it's bad. This is no man's sky. Blueprints, hurry. Something has happened. Blah, blah, blah. Arrow bomb. Cobalt. And my people have abandoned me as of 104.32 seconds ago. Hearing the sound. Oh no. Large refiner, which I don't really need. Immediate reconnection. Go transmission tower, enter my soul, discover what is wrong. Boop. Remove the core. Entity offline.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Uh-huh. What about him? What does he have for me now? Violence follows us here. It is inevitable. If I had some microprocessors, I could steal a march on fate. Weapons terminal. Good. Weapons terminal time. I have to wait for the mission to catch up to me. Okay, return to the Overseer, because I already have plenty of microprocessors. As with microprocessors, weapons terminal time. Nice. Weapons terminal. Pugnium. Yeah, makes sense, because it's all about, like, hunting and killing sentinels and stuff. This trailer, we punish it, reward it, reshape it in time, it would do anything you wanted, so it's sentinels and their attacks. No more, now we shall train the trainers. Kill sentinels and bring back their pugnium. Already got that. Now then, let me put in the... No? Scientist construction, not weapons, though. Okay, interesting. I should have plenty of pugnium. Or do I not? Oh, build a weapons terminal. For some reason, it isn't in here. Which is weird, because it just added the science specialist room as I unlocked it. Like, when I unlocked the normal science specialist room, it just gave me the freighter one as well. There we go, pugnium. Let's see if I finish this quest, if it gives it to me. It said it wanted me to build the weapons station, though, already, so... I don't know. Their unprovoked attacks. Blah, blah, blah. Return to the Overseer. Okay, it took a second for the mission to catch up. You have their pugnium. Yes, here you go. New reward. Matter. Give the no Viking in attendance. Must recruit an armorer. Okay. Okay, just gave me some crappy movement module. Let's see if they've given it to me yet. They still haven't given it to me for some reason. That's odd. Oh, weapons terminal room. Okay, it's in the refiner section? That's interesting. Okay. Oh. And it looks very different. I assumed it would look very similar to theirs, but not so much. Let's put you... that, I suppose. Orbital exocraft materializer. I do want to install one of these. What this one lets you do is it lets you summon your exocrafts to like any planet that your freighter is in the system of. So I can pretty much put it wherever because it doesn't matter. You don't even really need to interact with it. Refiners, there might be a reason to install refiner rooms in that they might hold more capacity. If I'm doing big refining jobs, the fact that my refiner on my backpack can only hold like 250 of something is a little annoying. It's navigation, lighting. No, I'm good for now. It's terminal. See, all this has to do is exist, right? You don't have to interact with it at all. It just has to exist. Now, even though I threw down my roamer, geo bay, whatever, on one of my bases on a planet that's like 20,000 light years from here, I could summon my roamer into this system anytime I want, just because my freighter happens to be in the system, and have that installed. I really do want to get around to being able to put plants down so I can test some of these things. Anywho, next is base armor. Is he in this system or a different system? Undoubtedly a different, yep. Pretty much always is. This is a Korvac system because I was looking for a science officer, and obviously I need a weapons officer next, so it's a completely different system. I still hate those stupid little dishes that are on that one. Oh no, you know what? I don't need to do that. I keep forgetting. My ship has a pretty damn good hyperdrive. I should use it. Okay, Dreams of the Deep is in this. I'll just reset Dreams of the Deep to a different system later if I need to. I wonder what happens if you're in your freighter and warp into a system where there's a freighter battle going on. Because usually I'm used to you warp into a system where there's a freighter battle going on and immediately everything pops up because you're in the thick of it and you're in your ship and you can fight. But if you warp inside your freighter, I wonder if it just waits until you leave in order to trigger the fight. Alright, let's scan this system. Boop. Let's see what we got. Hot planet, copper, phosphorus, salt, fungal mold, copper, ammonia, magnetized ferrite, acrid, bountiful, nuclear planet, a barren planet, and a scorched planet. There's a number of different things that are somewhat useful here. Nothing too amazing, though. It is nice being able to warp into the system, hit that probe once, and then just upload everything for about 100, 150 nanites. Because it's like, well, you scanned all this stuff. Yeah, I scanned it, that's for sure. Definitely what I did. Let's go. These new stations do look nice. They're very simple right now. They'll probably expand on that over time as they do more updates, but having like the outside can be procedurally generated, some of the colors and some of the designs can be procedurally generated, but like the layout of the station is basically the same every time, which for the most part I think might actually be a good thing. Having consistent layout lends itself well to, like, you know where to go, what to look at, what items to gather from, and stuff like that whenever you land on a station. So if, like, everything on the station, like the positioning of the shops and stuff could all be randomized, that might actually be more of a problem than a help. I don't love it. I don't hate it as much as I do most of the others, though. Do hate that one. See all these little repositories I can grab? Cadet Iwa. You are coming, interloper. Great sentinel hunt begins. This guy, I believe, mostly gives you... He gives you some gun tech upgrades. I have most of those. I don't know if I'll get any of them from him. And he gives you some of the geobays. So he gives you some of, like, the vehicles. Wow, a merchant's guild on a Viking station. Okay, then.
Product received.
I don't need any more radon. The stolen DNA samples I just picked up on the other hand. There you go. I just picked those up while, like, gathering things around this base. Alright, we are good. Oh yeah, the science officer probably wanted me to do something back in that other system. Is it in another... Yep. Okay. I probably should have done that before warping out of the system, but whatever. The next time I need to warp, I'll jump back there. Actually, I could probably teleport back there right now. In fact, I could. I could probably go to the very previous system that I was in. Now that I've hired the armor, I don't really need to be here. Transmission coordinates. That should be the one I was just in. Yeah. This is missions there. Now that they've added so many ways to, like, get around really easily and really quickly, from, like, warping to your freighter, returning to the anomaly, just bouncing around all over the place kind of thing, I sometimes forget the basic one, which is just walk up to the terminal and teleport. You can just jump between systems, jump between stations. Take care of you now. Interestingly, there was supposed to be a new addition to in orbitals orbital, where when your fleet is out on missions like mine is right now, where it's just running missions to collect me resources, they can, like, run into trouble and, like, call you to have your input on a decision, or actually have you, like, jump out and aid in a fight or things like that, right? Is this the one they want? And oh, interesting, this one has a landing zone, a pre-designed landing zone, and yet it's one of these bases? That's interesting. These usually don't have that. I could grab more if I really want to. I don't really feel like dealing with it right now. Like, it's really not that difficult, but I just don't feel like dealing with those stupid abominations right now. They're more annoying than really threatening. It's interesting that I finally found one of these that actually had some of the growing tentacles on the roof that attack you. I hadn't been running into many of those this time around. Alright, let's do this. Terminal online. Hear the judgment. He has been severed from it. Oh, sick. By traveler interaction. Personality overwritten. Anomaly involvement detected. Quarantine science unit from Convergence. Atlas universal foci. Countermeasure in progress. Entropic galactic destruction rebirth. Error. Atlas error. They see you. Yep, so they rebooted him. I suppose I'll see what this base has to offer. I'll just start throwing this stuff away now. I don't have a full stack of it yet, but I don't care at the moment. Oh, let's see what we got. I don't need it. There's some nanites. There's some nav data or nanites? Nav data. Whenever you grab the navigational data, it could be nav data or it could be nanites. It's a creature. Oh my god. One of those weird freaking creatures. Alright, some rep, some money, a word, some nanites. Pretty good haul from these buildings. And there's some salvage data here. There we go. Alright, let's go. I still got one more feature to unlock from the Overseer, and I should be able to get it pretty soon. I need to go talk to my weapons guy. Whoa! Thought it was going to take a little more time to get in there. Oh well. Okay, this is gonna sound like crap. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what I mean. When you come in it at a weird angle and super close, it like multiplies the audio on top of itself and just blows out your freaking speakers. Definitely a bug that they need to be fixing. Alright, buddy. Time to reboot. He is rebooting. Takes him an hour and a half to fully reboot. Okay. That's fine. Hello, Cadet Iwa. Glorious. Exterminate worlds. Exosuit technology. Wear it with pride. Permit me to reside here and ignore my purpose. Weapons factory nearby. Destroy it. Got it. What did he give me? Just some basic upgrade or actual tech? Yeah, just a basic upgrade.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Mm-hmm. And, I hired the armorer, so what do you have for me? So you have to juggle these quests back and forth because it's like they won't actually update their information and talk to you about like finish this quest and start another one unless you're on their quest as active, which is weird. Complete agricultural terminal. That is the one I definitely want, so I can start getting the plants to grow. 20 out of 60, not bad. Then Pugnium. Drop it back in there. He really didn't need much. Some platinum. Toss that in there. I really have... No, that's the indium. I need to dump that again. How are we doing here? 144 is still not really enough. Let's go ahead and run it through another cycle. Some cobalt. Oh, I have more than enough cobalt, that's why. Oop. This can get sold, that can get sold, this can move. And marrow bulb can go in here. Should it go in here? I'll put it in here. Need to reorganize those a little bit later. Oh yeah, he wanted selenium. Do I already have any? Damn, I don't Selenium do I? Selenium, I think, is plant. It would be in here. Any chance this system just sells it? No, not so lucky. Okay. Let me check. Copper, gold, basalt, star bulbs. How about the other system, the one I was just in before? I think that one had some very hot planets. Wait, the Armorer's Quest is going to be in this system, isn't it? Yep, off planet, but in this system. 235 ain't bad. Alright, I'll go ahead and just drop that back in the... there. Like, it pays very much to have a freighter because of how... because of the ease of access... B-class... B-class, alright. I don't care. Because of the ease of access to your freighter to just, like, warp it into whatever system you want freely, as long as you're in that system, it only really uses up any warp fuel, I think, if you manually warp with the freighter. If you just summon it into a system you're already in, I don't think it uses anything. It really, really, really pays to get a freighter pretty much as fast as you can because of the fact that you can put the... Ooh. Interesting. Am I gonna get attacked out here, or... Bit of gold. Did I lose any... Hostile ships are attacking. Yep. That happens. Boom. Can I talk to anyone? Sometimes that happens. Although I think I already have that quest active, so they may not trigger the conversation again. Alright, let's just go. That was not like a derelict freighter that I could land on. That's a, like, battle encounter that you can get. And it's part of the, under a free sky, under a rebel star. As part of that one, for like the voice of freedom, they send you out to one of those and you have to fight some pirates, and then you get a transmission. Okay, it wanted me to destroy a facility, so probably not that. This is a normal facility, though. This is not a... I'll land here. And then we'll just see where it's trying to point me. Okay, 900 in that direction. Alright. Well, this is a very hot planet. I wonder if there's any selenium here. It didn't say there was, but it may just not have listed it as a major resource. Anything this guy's got, I probably already got access to. These are very basic blueprints these people sell here. Yeah. I've already got all of it. How about components, though? What do you got there? Microprocessors are usually nice. Ah, glass on the cheap, huh? Sure. Salvage data on the cheap. Well, cheap-ish. I think I'm good. Alright, what else? What else? Galactic Trade Terminal. Nothing. Get rid of the projectile ammo, get rid of the fuel. Don't care. Do want some nanites. And you. And I'll go ahead and trigger your event, whatever it is. Multi-pool, make a polite gesture of request, hand it over. Bend down as they feed on data extracted from my systems. And it becomes attached to the multi-tool somehow and sparks start to fly. Says Corvaz entity for appears to be malfunctioning. My multi-tool is now stuck to them. It hisses unpleasantly, and internal systems begin to melt. Let's remove it. Entity they soft free of whatever process had gripped them. Injured entity apologizes for the transgression. They repair it and offer me an upgrade as compensation. An A-rank mining beam module. That's actually not too bad. I think all of mine are better than that, though. No, actually, I have some X ranks, which are probably shit. I'd rather go buy my own S rank, though. I should remember to do that. I keep not really bothering because I'm not planning to keep this Atlas staff thing. I want to try and find a different multi-tool. But I can pack them up and transfer them over, so I should make sure I get, like, all the best stuff for it. Nav data, rep, nanites. Dude, my hazard protection is so friggin' high at this point. Like, yes, I will technically run out of hazard protection eventually. But it's gonna last for like 3 or 4 minutes before it goes low, and that's really good for hazard protection, honestly. Okay, I can take my ship over. It's not gonna cost me anything to take off from here or to land at the next facility over, and that one should be closer to my objective. This one. Ooh. $442. Not bad. I'll just check this facility out. C. A, that's not bad. Probably get some good stuff out of that. You, I want your ship. Also, since this is a hot planet, I may be able to find pilots that are selling selenium. Starbulbs and frost crystals on a hot planet? Really? This is the weirdest hot planet I think I've ever seen. Like, spending all these millions on this stuff really means nothing to me. I have over 1 billion units at this point. Because of all the stuff from the expedition and everything. I don't really care about these facilities all that much. The envoy should have nothing for me. He's like a turn-in place, right? Oh, no, he actually... Yeah, he's just like the other envoys from up on the systems. The stations, yeah. Forgot about that. C grade. This way. Sentinel. Of course, I bashed into the railing and fell. Alright, let's go. Aha, Sentinel facility. Tap something. Here we go. Ah, yes, yes, this is the one that I have to break in. Game. Break. There we go. Luckily, the sentinels don't even follow you into these buildings, so it's really not all that dangerous. They can shoot at you through the door, so you have to be a little careful, but they don't follow you in. There's 95% efficiency, factory, production, illegal weaponries, Viking claimed, override production. New blueprint accepted, beginning fabrication. Produce light bulbs, at least for now. Copy of the weapon blueprint, and leave. So can I trigger the normal thing of this facility now? Sharing has been retuned to my specification. I hope I have made the world a better place. Configure for food. Fills its tubes, configuring itself to pump out processed nutrient cubes. Okay, no. I can't use this facility for its intended purpose because I've already used it for the quest purpose. That's fine. It's nice to find these kinds of facilities, though, out in the wild, because if you manage to succeed in their puzzle questions, whatever, then you can get a lot of nanites. You can get a multi-tool expansion slot, I think it is, a free multi-tool expansion, or you can unlock one of like the tech recipes that you normally get on the anomaly. Oh, I tapped the ground. Come on, up, up, Jesus. This is like straight up cliff face with like no, straight vertical cliff face. I think I can make this. Oh, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Yep, I can make it. Yeah. C class. Nope. That's the one I already bought. That's a C class. Where's my actual ship? There you are. Alright, back to the armor. Actually, I think I want to jump systems first and then head back to the armor. I was trying to use the other system to find Selenium, so I think I'll jump back to the other system first and then I'll head to the armor. Yeah, I'll do the space station. My ship is much further away. I'll use the teleporter on the station. It's always funny when you come in super hot on the space station as well, entry. If you can angle it just right, you can actually break it so that the tractor beam hits you, but you like clip through the sidewall of the space station on your way in. Just dumb shit like that. It's always fun. Was this updated? No. Yeah, there's no way they would give me another exosuit upgrade that fast. Alright, let's go. Previous system. Should be this one. Hopefully this one. Has Selenium. It should. I think this one had like 3 or 4 hot planets. So the odds that at least one of them had Selenium on it is pretty good. Selenium. Fungal, star bulb, gamma root, cactus flesh, more selenium. This one does have a decent number of plants. It's worth checking the market here just to see if they sell any of them. Anytime I can get the plants freely without having to go and actually farm them would be kind of nice, though. Nope, no such luck here. I could wait on some ships to land and talk to the pilots and see if they have them. Anyway, I'm going to jump back into the armor, finish up this quest, pick up another one in this area, I suppose. Although the selenium's right there. You know what? I'll go grab some Solanium first, then I'll refund the armor and the Overseer's quest at the same time. Luckily, Solanium shouldn't be too difficult to find, as it's big and bright and glowy. What is that? That green. Is that like salt or something? Because I don't think it's emerald. Salt, yep. Okay. I hate having to get that close. You have to get so close in a ship. You can technically get it to show up when you're in a ship, what it is, without having to land and waste launch thruster fuel or anything like that, you know? Which is great. But you have to get so close, you're almost guaranteed to hit the ground. Such a weird creature. Why is it just a writhing mass of tentacles under the ground? Ugh. Alright, Solanium. I'll check around for some bases and stuff and just sort of fly around until I find some Solanium. I don't want to go too fast because stuff literally like won't load in until I'm already past it. That's part of what I hate when you're flying around in your ship, is like not being able to get things to load in fast enough. I wonder what that red one is. Phosphorus, probably. I think that said this planet had phosphorus too. That's probably what the red one is. Man, what is with all these crappy waypoint ones? I don't even like those ones. Also not seeing much Solanium. Unless it's just really badly loading in and I'm flying past it all. That was Solanium, I believe. Not as big and bright as I'm used to. Maybe I'm thinking of one of the other plants that was like big and bright and glowy. This is tiny and droopy. Oh, that's Fireberry, that's why. Okay, I was gonna say, that didn't seem like Solanium, but it's a plant on the ground. I think that's Solanium over there. Yeah, that's Solanium. There we go. Big, bright, and glowy. Just need to find a place where I could get it. Should be able to get plenty out of this with this many plants here. I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna need it in order to grow plants any of my own anyway, so may as well take everything. Since I'm here, I'm not planning to come back anytime soon. That all of it? Nope, 2 more plants. And some machinery. Oh, Fecium. Actually, I'll keep some of that. I might need it for when I build the plants themselves and all that. Pulse engine upgrade. Rank A. Eh. Fine, I'll scan these disgusting monsters. I'm never coming back to this planet again. Hot planet with horrible tentacle monsters under the ground. No thank you. Boop. There it is. Only problem I really have with the pirate Dreadnought is the fact that the entrance portal is up really far towards the front of the ship, and so when you're like warping it in, you can't get the nice clean, like, okay, you warped it in and you're like already lined up with the entryway. Just go right into it and land. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought a ship. I need to break that thing down and scrap it eventually. Alright. Armor Overseer. How we doing? They still out on mission? Yep, they're still out on mission. Also, you can put down a bunch of these storage containers, and I might eventually. I don't like to put down all 10 of the storage containers as soon as I possibly can, though, because of the way that the functionality works when you're here and you're using Q and E to tab between them. I don't like to have like 10 of them filling that up. And it's like, okay, I need to drop this thing off, which means I need to go over to my freighter. Now I need to hit Q 4 times and drop it in this one bin. And then I need to move this thing over, and that's Q 5 times in this direction. And so I like to sort of minimize the number of storage containers I'm using so I can like easily get to them from one side or the other really quickly. I might eventually need all 10 of them when I do like everything. When I'm just like storing massive quantities of a bunch of different resources. But for now, I'll just make use of the 4 that I have. Is there nothing without usage of the glory of the righteous war, blah blah blah, cyclotron ballista, which is a good weapon. It's a good weapon. My neutron cannon's better though. Pirates have discovered our world. Our world. I love he's still talking like they've discovered our world, even though you can put them on the freighter now. Presence of pirate ships orbiting the world. Go and fight them. Got it. Unpin that formula because I don't need it. Got the selenium. Now, what about you, buddy? Yes. I have to actually wait for it to tell me to go back to the Overseer. Unfortunately, the science dude is shut down for an hour and a half, so I might not get much progress with him this stream. Fortunately, that won't matter too much. The science stuff is not what I was going for. I wanted to get some more of the geobays for my exocraft, and I wanted to get the plants. So the weapons and the agricultural ones are the ones that really matter. The science dude unlocks a bunch of like advanced recipes, which are mostly good for like crafting components and high value sale items. So not stuff I really care about too much, as you can buy most of the crafting components, and I have a bunch of spares of a lot of them. Ah, to farm. Exploit the earth. Free at last from the sentinels and practice the glory of trade. Agricultural terminal. Secured our farmer, you'll want to trade unhindered. Profit from our glorious harvest without being dragged to and fro. Never fear, friend, for I shall make it so. A few circuit boards to finish the plans for a trade terminal of our own. I've already got a trade terminal built into the ship, dude. Right there. Now then. Agricultural specialist. Okay, so they have very different layouts to theirs. Interesting. I'm going to move some things around then. I am going to put... what? How do I want to lay it out then? I want to keep him where he is. I'll move this guy that way. There. So that way I have one of the little like cubicle rooms on each side, and then one of the like full-blown rooms on each side as well. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. I think that way would look best. Agricultural terminal. Hey, you can even harvest some, you can even harvest carbon in this room, too. Interesting. They give you a lot of that stuff. Okay. I doubt you can plant in this room. He's going to use it as mostly his base, but that's why I put my own things down. Maybe I should build most of that off of his building. But then it's not so close. I don't know, we'll see. If they allow me to, I will probably do a lot of glitch building in these agriculture rooms, because 4 or 2 or 3 or however many it is really not a ton of space, and maybe there's some people who want to put like 12 double cultivation rooms down on their freighter and just have a bunch of plants there, but I'd rather have access to a bunch of different plants all from one position. So I'll probably like stack building plants in these spots, as long as that still functions and I can remember how to do it properly, the like button combinations you need to use. For people who don't know, using like glitch building techniques, you could basically take one plant, put it in this spot, and then like overlap it with like as many other plants as you want, right? So you can just stack them on top of each other, and then that way when I come in and I hit harvest all plants, it'll, instead of 4 plants, it'll give me, I don't know, like 12 or 16. I might do 3 or 4 per spot, maybe something like that. We'll see. I don't want to overtake a bunch of my freighter with a bunch of different plants. I'd rather just stack them up in one spot. Which is glitching, but I also don't care. So, there's that. Like, sure, it's technically exploiting a glitch, but I also don't give a shit. The Korvax get on with their business. Okay. Aid the scientists to learn how to build circuit boards. Oh. Okay. So I think the Overseer's missions have now sort of dead-ended at the moment, too. Because we're waiting on the Korvax to, like, reboot before I can get it. I could just go and learn circuit boards myself, I suppose, from the anomaly, but I'm not in a big rush for the trade terminal that he's going to give me anyway. Scientist is rebooting. 1 hour left. Yeah, he'll reboot near the end. Alright, I'm going to focus on the weapons research for now. I could just go and learn circuit board on my own. It's not all that expensive, and I don't really want to be stuck behind that, because I get the feeling the Overseer will give me a couple other interesting things after the trade terminal. Yeah, I'll just bring the anomaly out and learn the circuit board myself. It's not too expensive. The armorer's target. Let's go to the anomaly first. Alright. feel like I said, pretty much everything the scientist and the agricultural guys will teach you, pretty much everything that any of them can teach you for like tech recipes. Oh, see, now if I alt tab out, see, I'm alt tabbed out right now. I'm alt tabbed out right this second, and my game didn't stop, right? Because now there's multiplayer. Now there's other people in the world with me. The game can't like pause the world while I'm waiting. Anyway, let's do this. I kind of hate that this like expedition rewards available thing keeps popping up, because I've actually collected pretty much all the rewards and it's still announcing it to me. Also, I picked up a bunch of, like, base construction parts, too, so I might do some base building pretty soon. Circuit board. Jesus Christ. Really? 500 to get through polyfiber and circuit board? Okay, whatever. There's the circuit board. Like, a lot of the components that you need in order to do some glitch building fun to make some interesting designs and stuff I did get, which is like these, right? Like all these little different shaped pieces, basically a bunch of like the small walls, bigger walls, larger walls, roofs, floors, triangles, squares, all these different shapes you need in order to like glitch build into these different interesting shapes. It's been a while since I've done glitch building though, so I may need to do like a refresher tutorial video and a little bit of practice before I maybe do a stream of building up like an interesting little base. Nothing huge. I wouldn't do like some giant amazing base. I'd do some interesting little thing. But I can grab this suit upgrade first. I don't really need tech or inventory at this point. They're both pretty good right now. Starship research. Actually, I don't want to learn anything from any of these guys at the moment. Interesting. Crappy. I don't like it, but interesting. Yeah, I don't want to learn anything from any of these guys at the moment. Because, like I said, a lot of the stuff that these guys could teach me is stuff that I can learn just by doing missions for my base crew. There he is. Love him, hate him. Love him, hate him. He's a good source of nanites, but he only eats a single piece of food at a time, which means you have to go talk to him. Click. Present the food. Click. Click. And then you get a little bit of nanites, and you have to do that again every single time you want to feed him a single piece of food. It is the most, like, tedious garbage imaginable. It's a decent source of nanites, but it's some of the slowest good source of nanites you're going to find. And you're just sitting there, click, click, number, click, 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 number, click, click. It's like, oh god, so boring. Alright, let's go destroy this pirate. Goofy little ship. I love my goofy little ship. Again, it's an explorer, so this thing, as soon as I find something more interesting to me, like maybe an exotic, probably an interceptor, this thing is basically going to get like no use after that. But for now, where is he now? Over here? Okay. That's not a target. That's two targets, dude. Learn how to use the plural armor. Whew. That it? Or more? Done. That goes to the freighter. Suspicious hyperdrive. Do I want to take the chance? These are always such crap. 69 light yard. Nope. Not even remotely close. Pack that thing up. Throw it somewhere else for the moment. You go there. You get sold. Wow, way too much carbon. You're getting sold. Cyclotron, bolt caster, pulse engine. None of these are very good. Sell it. Just sell it. You're getting sold. You can go on the ship. Selenium can go on the freighter. Fireberries can go on the freighter. Nav data can go to my ship. Oh, I have too much nav data now. Dump some on the freighter. This goes on the freighter as well. Oh, full stack of Fecium. delete the rest. This could get dumped in here. Cobalt. I'm doing pretty good cobalt-wise. Fireberries. Solanium will go here. Wait, the nip-nip buds are used to grow, right? Often used to produce... Yeah, so this does go here. Alright. I always forget. Geknip is the product. Nip-nip buds are the plant seed, basically. I always forget that. Life support module I don't care about. Movement module I don't care about. I have a lot of Warp Hypercores, man. Next time they're buying Warp Hypercores or donating them for the Merchants Guild, I think I'm just gonna just give them like half of them. Because the fact is, they give you a free sample of a Warp Hypercore from the Merchants Guild, so every single time I go to a station, I come out with an extra Hypercore. Oh, another bounty target, don't care. Oh yeah, did I, acquire a circuit board now is what he wants me to do. Yeah. Heat capacitor, polyfiber. I don't even have the heat capacitor, do I? Yeah, I don't even have the heat capacitor. Okay. Worthless then. It's interesting that he wants me to get the recipe for this thing that requires a bunch of different types of plants in order to create before he's given me the quest to go out and recruit the gardener. Like, he gave me the gardener's base, but he hasn't given me the quest to go recruit one yet. Oh, if I can just find myself a circuit board rather than making one. Circuit board's going to be harder to get my hands on, though. Is it done? It is done. Young to kill again. How I envy you. Good or bad news. So the pirates appear to have fled your wrath. It merely delays their righteous extermination. Hunt them down. Interrogate them for potential weapons technology and consign them to the great abyss. The thrill of the hunt with this energy cannot disguise the fact they appear to be weakening. Residing here in my base caused them to become ill. We need to find one of the escaped pirates and take any technology possible. Pirate to do with as you will. Make your ancestors proud. Yeah, my ancestors are not the same as yours. Okay. No idea if I would be able to find a circuit board at all. Sometimes you can get lucky and find some stuff in these that's like more advanced products, but not really. My best bet's probably to build one. But since I don't have a quest to pick up the agricultural dude, I can't figure out exactly where to get one. It won't just like tell me exactly what system I can warp to have one, right? I have to kind of warp around and go to stations and just sort of guess and hope I find someone who can fill the agricultural base. Nah, don't want to use Starborn Runner. I've actually ripped most of my tech out of the Starborn Runner at this point, so it's going to be pretty weak. My Puddle Jumper is technically going to be even better than the runner at this moment, because most of the tech I pulled out of it I stuck in here. Oh, highest radiation level. Great. Flying down in this massive radiation storm that makes I can't even like see the ground. Ooh, there's storm crystals down here. Hello, hello. I don't know how much longer this storm is going to last, so let's go ahead and grab some now.
Radiation protection falling.
Ooh, very extreme storm. 1269 that way. I'll just go ahead and land and immediately start searching now. I want to grab some of these, Oh, come on, you can land there? Landing area not clear my ass. There. I'm sure you can land somewhere around here.
Weather update. Storm
Shit, the storm's
cleared.
clearing. Oh, wasting my time not letting me land and storm cleared just before I could get down to grab the crystals, of course.
Falling.
Figures.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Don't care.
Radiation protection falling.
One. Still falling pretty fast, even with all of my hazard protection bonuses.
Radiation protection falling.
There he is. Oh, I'll just call my ship to me here. I have so much extra nav data anyway, who cares?
Radiation protection falling.
Oh no, 10%. Done. Nope. Disgusting looking one. Is that more nav data right there? Yep, more nav data right there. Oh man, yeah, these are all trade goods. These aren't even... Damn. I was hoping there might be some random chance I could get my hands on a circuit board from here, but it's gonna be very rare, if at all. Sell those, sell that. Component? No, it wouldn't be in components. He's not gonna have it. But I'll look. Yeah. There isn't really an easy way other than just like crafting it yourself to get those like advanced trade goods. I don't remember exactly what they call them. Like advanced materials. Months of casework. Noble Viking officer was undercover with pirates. Should I seek? Escape our justice. This can be sure. Advanced survival data across the room in anger. They claim to have been undercover. Known as the Cult of Null. Null appears to be unclear, however, it does not seem wise to question the Viking. Advanced survival. If I went and got the polyfiber, I do have enough to craft everything. Or not the polyfiber, the heat capacitor. I do technically have enough to craft everything. I could make the circuit board myself if I just go buy one more recipe off the anomaly. I suppose I may as well. I don't want to sit here and wait another, like, hour for the scientist. I assume the scientist would have given me the circuit board and both of the previous component recipes in one, but I don't want to sit here and wait any longer. Let's go to the anomaly. And I'll go ahead and just grab the heat capacitor recipe. Again, like I said, these are great quests to do, great missions to do, in order to get a bunch of this stuff really cheap. Like you saw yourself, the all these recipes that I'm buying are like 250 nanites a piece, which is chump change to me, because I have over 60,000 nanites. But to a player who's really just sort of starting out and has put down their first base or just gotten their freighter or whatever and is doing these quests as early as possible, like having one little mission to run that takes like 10-15 minutes to run, and you can get something that's worth 250 or more nanites for it, is useful. And you get a bunch, just a ton of stuff by doing all of the quests, all the missions for all these guys. But I'm tired of waiting behind my science officer rebooting, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get myself a couple of things that I don't really need to buy, but what the hell. $191 and 100 for 54 out of 200. 700, 300. Okay, so none of them are going to go down to 0. Not that it matters that much. Let me go ahead and... Okay. Because these are the plants, some resources I don't like to go down to 0 because there are ways to make more of those resources. But these are the plants. There isn't really a way to, like, refine more of the plant. Actually, there might be. I can't remember if there are certain recipes for it. Nice. Who's projecting that? How are they projecting it? Huh. Ooh, living ship. An ugly, hideous one that I wouldn't want to get. I've never, ever gotten a living ship even once in this game. Like, the fact that you have to be a little deeper into the game, and I'm almost always, like, starting new saves for each expedition, new saves for these challenges, things like that, right? I'm usually not that far into the game. There we go. To get the living ship quest. And I have gotten the egg to start the living ship quest a couple of times, but also the fact that, like, whatever living ship you find, you're just gonna have to live with that until you can go get yourself another egg to hunt for a different one. And most of the living ship designs are kind of disgusting to me, and I don't really want them. I've just never really gotten around to doing it. Because, like, I don't want to be stuck with whatever I happen to find at the end of the quest. Or have to go and spend a bunch of, like, Quicksilver. I think it's Quicksilver. It's not even nanites. I'm pretty sure it's Quicksilver. In order to get another egg and do the quest again. It's like, I don't want to... Not for a ship that looks this stupid. That almost always looks super dumb. They not appear to be blah, 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 blah. Let's just confirm. Yes, I've made them suffer. Glory, but I have another task for you. It's almost the end. Star shield battery and unstable plasma, neither too important, but a star shield battery is not bad. Structure of this world, a depot of low consequence for the sentinels. They will defend it to their last straw. Attack it, draw their ire. Then our hunt can begin. While you're away, I shall create a powerful upgrade so your weapon is fit for our great war. This is probably an upgrade I won't even be able to make use of because it'll almost certainly be like a bolt caster upgrade or something. But I'm just trying to sort of get through the quests he's giving me right now so I can get to the ones where he starts to, to unlock the geo-bays for the exocrafts and stuff like that. Alright, let's just get around to you wanting me to get a botanist already. You are such a greedy hemisphere. your anger. Huzzah, come on, give me the quest. There you go. Our scientist was able to meet your demands? Not so much, but I got there in the end. Trade terminal that I don't need. Starship technology for Gravitino balls. He's really not giving me the one to recruit a botanist for some reason yet. Living pearls. Damn, don't have any Gravitino balls. Alright. I don't know if it'll tag a location for me for Gravitino ball. I'll hop out, and if nothing updates, then I'll just switch back to the weapons one. Gravitino balls on high security worlds. Yep. Alright, back to the weapons one. Where's your planetary depot? Because that's probably a high security world. Doesn't say it is, but there's a sentinel depot on there. Also, you rarely will find Gravitino balls just like out in the wild. Usually you look for alien ruins to find them. Hi, boys. How's it going? And then invisible. Invisible. Oh look, you can find advanced products here. Will you stop following me when I'm invisible, asshole? For some reason, their search was like 30 seconds. Usually, when the Sentinels lose sight of me, that only takes like 9 or 10 seconds for them to lose me completely. And I can just hide through like the whole thing. There we go. Deactivated. That takes care of that. Some disgusting creatures on this world. What is with all these worlds filled with tentacle monsters? Make a signal booster. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, just nearby structure? I can't search with any more. I thought... damn it. I thought the signal booster could search with more refinement than that. Any luck? Oh, that's a waypoint thing. Pirate attack vector, are you kidding me? On what? Let's go ahead and land at this beacon. This will show me to another location. It'd probably be faster at this point to just search for a high security world than doing all this nonsense. Good point. I don't think this can find me a relic site either. I think this will just find me like a base, maybe. Settlement. Ugh. It's an option, I suppose. Oh, fuck off. They immediately targeted me. They're on a completely different, like, planetary body over there, and then immediately just saw me like half a mile away and flew over me to get me. Your armor awaits. Let me do a flyby really quick. I think it'll be better to just go to another planet and look for a Gravitino ball at this point. I think it'd end up being faster. 9 minutes? Fuck that, I'm not even gonna do a flyby then. Let's just go. Aggressive sentinels. Aggressive sentinels. On a barren planet. Jakung Beta. Yeah, that might be my best bet. I think it's that one. Yep, that's the one. I still don't know if I'll be able to find any here, but trader. Trader that's a warrior, huh? What has he got? Bunch of pugnium and, yep. Viking stuff, pugnium, nothing I care about. Man, I am very low on ferrite right now. Thermic condensate. This extra radon, this lemium, this enriched carbon, and this grantine can all go. Let's get rid of this Gek relic. I'm kind of storing the relics and stuff like that, but I have enough already that I don't really care about that one that happened to be taking up some space in my cargo. To like transfer it all the way over to my freighter. I've already probably got like 8 or 9 of them. Wait, I do have an agricultural research. Oh, I do have the quest. I'm an idiot. Somehow I got the quest and I never noticed I got the quest. I guess he gave it to me right after he gave me the station. Did he give me like 2 separate quests at the same moment when he gave me the station, and so the one to like go out and run a mission for him overwrote this one in my log? That's annoying. It's a transmission tower, I don't care. What I really need is like an alien ruin. One of the purple ones. I probably should have just bought a map. One of the purple maps from the guy at the station or something. That would have been even faster, I bet you. Oh. Well, hello there. Exosuit upgrade. Oh wait, are those Gravitino? Hello, darlings. Talk about random luck. Don't care. Search for me all you want. Carbon nanotube, sodium nitrate. I need antimatter housing. This can go there. This can sit on my ship. Sell all of this. Most of these can go on my freighter. Suspicious shield module. I've had pretty good luck with those so far. $31, $33. $32, $33, $33, $33, $26, $33. This one. And antimatter housing. Let's make a second one, just so I have it, an extra one there. This is the more expensive one. There we go. You son of a bitch, don't you... Son of a... Just standing next to my ship. Literally just hovering around my ship to jump me the second I try and leave the planet. I don't care, idiots. I'm not gonna fight you for 10, 20, 30, fucking an hour long going through 5 stages of waves. That's not happening. Just leave. I want to get rid of all the ones that are here around my ship. That's the annoying one. I have to just wait. Stupid reinforcements. Should have left that last guy alive so I had someone to hide from. That's what I need to do. Kill all but one of them. There. Leave one alive. No, one alive, game. Come on.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Let them lose track of me and like turn around and then I'll go. I do like some of the features of the staff multi-tool. I don't know if they all have it, though. Like the runic lens being both a mining tool and a camouflage unit is kind of interesting to me. In one is kind of nice, but I don't know if every staff does things like that or if that's just like some special feature of the Atlas staff that they gave it. Alright. Time to go. It's also time to jump. I'm returning. What did he want? He wanted the Gravitino ball. He wanted me to finish, so let's get this to update the Gravitino ball. Then we'll do ag research. We'll go back to my ship and hop to a system that'll give me the agricultural researcher or whatever. And then I'll turn these in. That way, whatever new quests they give me will be in the new system that I jump to. Oh. Oh, I guess I should. Why does it always bank you off course when you try and talk to these people? It's annoying. Nothing of any value whatsoever. Don't need any of you. We got plenty of you. Hold on to that salvage glass. There's something I can do with that. Don't need you. Or you. That's why I crammed you on my ship. They like twist you so far off course. When you turn on the frickin' the communication with another ship, it just like immediately banks you completely off course. And you just drift and drift.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not gonna go fight him. just want to get my hands on the plant recipes, which I don't think you do one at a time. I think you do like one quest or two quests for the dude, and he gives you like all the plant recipes. So that's nice. Warp. There's the agricultural guy. Nope. There we go. Come on, let's see what we warp into. God, this ship is huge. It's fucking huge. There we go. First contact, huh? Well, now I know everything. Incandescent. Superheated, I'm guessing. Plated. Those ones are always weird looking. Freezing. Barren. Bunch of crap. You first. The way he speaks. For all their kind words, suggest resentment saved only for the deepest of enemies. Of course not. We are friends. We're your resistance friend. Enjoy your adventure. Why the hell did it do two? Why does it keep repeating? Game? Why are you trapped in a fucking repeat loop? Aim for knife times 2 times 3. Does it still think I need to return to the Overseer? Okay, now it's updating. It was weird they got caught in this stupid loop. Turn to the armor. You've done it. Your actions have summoned them. They will assist you in the fight. Take this upgrade module. Blaze Javelin, that's an interesting enough weapon. Still, Neutron Cannon I think is better. Another task need to be strong to serve unto you. There's substance, an offering freely given to the young to their elders that may restore me. Myself spent years enmeshed within the harvest circuits, my organs sacrificing their enzymes for the fleet. Found on Viking daggers. I mean, I have those. So I need Mordite. Whoops. And Viking daggers. Viking daggers? How? And for knives. I can't believe I ended up with no Viking daggers. I won't be able to get any here either because it's a Gex system. Yeah, no such luck. Wonderful. I have to go find Viking daggers then. Don't want to install that. Mordite. And visit. Overseer. Leave your task. I don't understand what I've done with the Overseer, but they seem once again ready to reward me for my actions. Take these schematics. Exocraft terminal. So that it needs a technician's equivalent bespoke vehicular design software. Oh! Oh, there's a fifth person. Oh my, there's a fifth one. I missed that. Hmm. I assumed there were four. I guess I forgot there was a fifth one. Should probably move these then. But where is the question? Whatever. No easy way to do Viking daggers. Let's do the farmer while we're here. Since he's in this area anyway, I may as well get this one done. And then I can go for the exocraft guy. I thought it was interesting that the weapons terminal dude was not giving me the exocraft blueprint stuff yet. So he really has only weapons. Makes him infinitely less useful to me. Because I've already got the neutron cannon, which is the one I want, and like every weapon that I could want for my multi-tool I've already got. And they're all upgraded and everything. So there's basically nothing the weapons terminal guy will give me that'll be useful to me. B class. Nope. Hello, you're hired. Sales Gek is a botanist? I thought they usually had more unique names than that. Okay, you're hired. And then, exocraft technician. I need to build that one first. Technically, I could be getting a bunch more exosuit upgrades if I were to bring the anomaly to each new system. You can double up your exocraft upgrades that are not your exocraft, your exosuit upgrades, because you can get one here and one on the anomaly in each system. But I already have so many slots unlocked, I don't really care to like push it and get as much as I possibly can as fast as I can at this moment. I've got plenty for right now. Envoy? Gold, huh? Grab 500 of that and see. Ah, they want the Warpiper cores again. I want to hold on to the salvage glass. Actually, no, salvage glass is... Oh yeah, salvage glass is used to, as a turn-in for some of these guys. Not the merchant one, though, I don't think. I think it's the mercenaries one that does it. There we go. Donate. Not donating that. Not donating that. Any more relatticed art crystals? Probably not. I almost certainly sold those. Have I leveled up again? Nope, not enough to get this. Don't need cryo pumps anyway. Although the fact that he can self-frigate modules is pretty impressive to me. I saw that. This Mordite can go back. And then gold. Oh wow, I didn't have any gold. Where would it go? Trying to position these in very specific spots is kind of annoying to do, because every time you add something you have to move a bunch of stuff. E, F, G, H, I. There, G. I'm basically positioning them just alphabetical so that I can just know, okay, this is the resource I need, where is it in the list? As quickly as I can, but that means every time I add something new, I have to, like, position it past all the others into its normal spot. Just keep these down here till I can sell them. I'd like to find a mercenary guild. I think it's mercenary guild, Because I can use these there, and I've picked up so many pirate transponders at this point, it's like I need to offload these somewhere. Okay, that's good. Unfortunately, I should have built the exocraft station before leaving my freighter, because now I have to go back to the freighter, build... Actually, no, it'll be fine. It's not really much of a time loss. Because I would have to go back to my freighter right now to warp to the next system where the exocraft merchant guy is, anyway. So I'll just go back, build it, and then warp. You know what I could do is just move the exocraft summoning module thing. That's what it's called. But the thing, the orbital exocraft, whatever it's called, thing down a little further is what I could do. Like this. You. Not there. I'll just delete it then. Exocraft specialist room. And then I move the exocraft, orbital exocraft materializer down. There. On the edge of it, right? So it's like he's right there next to the exocraft specialist. There we go. There, an exocraft technician. Wait, is he on this space station? Oh my god, he's on this space station. I'll just teleport there. Rather than going back to my ship and flying over the space station, I'll just teleport back and forth. Can't believe the exocraft guy just happened to be here. Oh no. Wait, is he seriously just standing out at the edge here? No. He's got to be outside. On planet? Is that where he is? There's no way he's just standing at the edge of this fucking space station. Yeah, he's out on one of the planets. Right? No, he's in the space station. What the hell is wrong with this game? The fact that I warped into the space station, like, freak it out and be like, no, you have to enter the space station to find this guy. What is going on? On planet. So now do I take off? Something is like glitched the fuck out right now. You know what? Let's go here. Cool. Cute. Now let's go here. Are you kidding me? It is completely glitched out. It's like, go to the space station. No, wait, leave the space. No, go to the... No, leave the... No, the... It's completely glitched out. Has no idea. I'm just gonna land on a planet somewhere. Any planet. Somewhere. And see if the game updates. The game is just given the fuck up completely. It's like... Has no idea what it's trying to tell me to do. Let's just hop out. Game, let's just hop out. Right? Computer research staff are available to hire in space stations. Yeah, cool, cute. I don't care. Shut up. Hey, the scientist is going to be reboot in 7 minutes. Interesting creatures. Okay.
Thermal protection falling.
Nope. Has no clue what it's trying to do here. It's got no idea what it's even trying to do. Screw it. I'm just gonna go deal with the agriculture. I was like 10 feet away from you, asshole. Like, I saw that plant and just kept moving because I'm like, I'm a good 5-10 feet away from it, and it just bit me anyway. I fucking hate the range on those plants. It is the flat outest fucking lie in this game. The range that they give those plants just so they can have a chance to actually hit you because they're so fucking obvious and easy to walk around. Let's just land. Let's just land. I've given up the fucking goat on this one. Like, the ghost, whatever, on this one. It's done. That thing is so fucking broken. I'm just gonna go to a new system and try and get it to tell me to find a different exocraft guy, because this thing has no fucking clue where it's telling me to go. Shouldn't my fleet almost be back by now? Maybe not. Oh well. You. Give me plants. Animals in dire need of my touch. Beer. Gut rot flower, hydroponic bays. Nope, I want the other plants. Teach you to embrace the dirt, friend. The earth provides life and death, and after all. Hydroponics tray, these gut rot flower seeds, grow the flower, see how fine and produce, blah blah blah. Gut rot flower, which I think produces Fecium, right? So he should just want Fecium, shouldn't he? Or does he physically want me to harvest a gut rot flower? Okay, this is gonna take a while then. Yeah, it's just Fecium. How do you... Okay, so this is only 2. Yeah, okay. What a crappy design that is, then. You glitch plants again? Not that I care that much about gut rot. Maybe I won't bother glitching this one. Fecium is easy enough to get. I don't think I'll bother. If I need more later, I can get more later. Okay, now it wants me to harvest Fecium. So if I were to do this... Haha! I tricked the quest. Oh god, I just tricked the quest into thinking I did it. I just want all the other plants. I don't care about, like, a Fecium plant. I want the big plants that get you really good resources. Frostwort, frost crystals, and dioxide. It's a tricky thing. So he is giving to me, like, one at a time. I thought there was one quest he gave you where he just sort of gives you, like, all the plants at the end of it. Hopefully I can trick this one as well. Just frost crystals. Yes, I can. I can kind of trick each of these quests by planting and then just breaking the plant. So I should be able to do these pretty quickly. Until I hit one that I don't have the resources for at all. Great contrast. Solar vine. Yep. Solar vine time. Like, I'm just in love with the fact that you can put each of these stations on your freighter, and you can literally grow plants on your freighter, like in a biodome, basically, but on your freighter now. All of that is just hilarious to me, which is why I really wanted to do all this stuff, especially today, or even just in general, is because I think it's cool that they're adding even more things that I can just stick on my freighter and then ignore the base system altogether. Not that it's a bad system, it's a decent system, but I think bases are more for aesthetics than like function these days. Most of what you want you can do on your freighter these days. You can really be like a space nomad kind of character, but not everything. If you're trying to set up mass production, like huge scale production for advanced resources to make money, nanites, stuff like that, you still generally have to set up like bases on planets with major resources and all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have the fungal mold. And neither do they. Okay. That's where we hit the wall, I guess. They're out of their fucking minds. Warp drive. So it's stuck here. Aggressively stuck here. This is a Gek system. The dude who runs the exocraft station is a Vy'keen, so I'm just gonna look around for a Vy'keen system. Maybe I get lucky and find a dude, maybe not. I'll go here. I think that might be where I picked up my weapons guy, though. Like, it's busted, very busted. It's telling me I can get my exocraft specialist on the station, but it's a Gek station. Now, there are probably Vy'keen on the station. It's not the only species that shows up there, right? But since the freaking quest, like, log is bugged the fuck out and doesn't want to send me anywhere except the fucking front of the space station, like, oh well. Wait, did that say he was done? Yep, scientist is done. He's ready. Unknown life form, I passed my test. Yep. Look forward to seeing the results.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, what the scientist specialist ends up doing is like he keeps doing the same thing over and over again. Potential technician recruit. No. Current system. Space station. Like, because he keeps getting erased, he keeps like wanting you to connect him to this convergence over and over and over again or something like that. I think that was like 3 or 4 times. Ensign, Vy'keen at arms. I can't for the life of me remember what the names that they use are. I'll just talk to each of them, and I'll grab some dialect help if it's the wrong person, I suppose. This will help with, like, number of aliens met and number of words learned anyway. Recruit? I don't know if it's recruit. Recruit isn't right. And the worst part is there's a decent chance that none of these guys will be recruitable. So I'll just end up talking to each of them and learning a few words, and that'll be it. Like I said, not every station has a person you can recruit to your base. Ensign. Nope, just more dialect. I should probably be practicing dialect because there's a chance you can get Vy'keen daggers that way. It's just a little annoying. Power. Nope. Just recharged my exosuit. What the hell? Oh, that's where the scrap dealer is. Interesting. I actually hadn't thought about the fact that I hadn't seen the scrap dealer yet on stations. Literally nothing for tainted metal that's any interest to me.
Units received.
Yeah, they really don't have, like, anything for sale with tainted metal that I care about, honestly. I guess I'll do some practice as well. Like I said, in the hopes that maybe some of them will give me Viking daggers. Presented me with a gift. Viking dagger, there we go. See, this is one way I can do it. There are faster ways and some other methods, but this, since I'm here... Cadet Iwa? What the hell is Cadet Iwa doing here? Even says I visited him. He, like, doubled in... He just duplicated and dropped one version of himself on my base, and the other one became a normal alien that you run into that, like, doesn't have any special quest. Viking. Taught me another word. Practicing language skills again. If I can get warrior, that's another good one. Power's not bad. Warrior is a good one to get daggers. Power seems to be exosuit mostly, though. Mm-hmm. Warrior? Believe I understand the meaning of the word. Okay. Damn, come on. Pendant, specialist. I don't think talking to these Gek really helps me at all. I believe that the exocraft specialist is always a Viking. But, I can make a little progress. I can't get Viking daggers this way, but I can make a little dialogue, like a little language progress. Guard. Yes, yes, yes. Exocraft, Viking, Mech Priest. There you go. Exocraft terminal. There we go. I was lucky I managed to find one this way, since my game just bugged the fuck out. Much better. Now, what else? Data from the observatory, fungal clusters I can't do, Viking daggers, I could still try a little bit more here. Return to your base. Yeah, let's try a couple more, see if I can grab one more Viking dagger before I go. There's a few more I can make attempts with. Yeah, huh? Dramatically, blah, blah, blah. He didn't like that. Or he did like that. I don't know why he liked that. Whatever. You can try practice language skills, I think, twice with each person. I think it's twice with each person. Let me see if I can do it a third time. Oh, I can do it a third time. Nav data. Can I do it a fourth time? Can you do all 4 of them? No. 3 times. Okay. So I have more options, but it's limited what each one can get you, so when I run out of good options, there's no real reason to keep talking to them. Like, words like, warrior I know can do it, but there's some other words that can do it, give you a chance at their relics. I don't think any of these can. Let me try. Like, I think I've exhausted most of the words that... Oh, there's some new ones. No. Alright. Anyone up here? Nope. Down here. Got 40 aliens, really? Is it counting, like, each of them separately? Every interaction is a separate interaction? Even when I've already visited them? Nope. Come on, man. I just need one more dagger. Oh well. Don't care. But they won't give me the words that I need to practice in order to get the daggers. Let's go with power. He's probably just gonna recharge my suit. Oh, small gift? Ugh, plasma. Yeah, power just seems to be like electrical power kind of thing. Like they try to recharge your suit or give you something to recharge one of your things. Okay, this guy's... no, nothing. How about this dude? I think I may have already exhausted this guy. Yeah. It was this guy that was the new one, wasn't it? I've already talked to him. Yep, already talked to him. So annoying having to go through their dialogue this way. This slow-ass way. I think I may have exhausted most of my options here. Another one is to visit the pilots that land, I suppose, but that's even slower. Death. Nope. Don't care. Whatever. Whiners. They're supposed to be warriors. When I talk to you about death, why do you assume I'm trying to threaten you? Yeah, I think I've pretty much exhausted my chances here. Power, maybe? Nope, life support. Wonderful. Oh, crap. Oh, let's try the pilots then. Sometimes they sell the, like, local species relics. B-class, don't care. I'll just try this one last dude. Or two last dudes that just landed. Ugh, nope. B-class. B-class. All crappy ships. Sentinel Hunter, come on, buddy. Give me Viking daggers. Damn it. Alright, fine. Forget it. I can't do fungal mold. I don't have that yet. I can go back and talk to my exocraft technician and then the observatory. Let's go talk to the exocraft technician. Like I said, most of what the scientist gives you is not like new vehicles and cool stuff like that. Most of what the scientist gives you is just like crafting schematics, blueprints for advanced tech that sells for a lot of money but isn't really all that useful to you on a personal level. It's not like blueprints for stuff that's cool upgrades and cool powerful weapons and stuff like that. It's like blueprints for stuff that you craft and craft and craft and craft, like 8 tiers of crafting, and then you can sell it for like 1 trillion units. Well, no, You can sell it for like a couple million units, which is like, I don't give a shit. I could not possibly care any less about that like stasis device crafting path or anything right now. I've got over 1 billion units. Good, my fleet command came back. Units, dirty broads, activated emerald, Korvax casing. Viking, come on, Viking daggers. I forgot you could get that here. No. They literally gave me, like, everything but Viking daggers, dude. They gave me, like, Geknip, they gave me Korvax casings and all this stuff, but no Viking relics. Oh, well. Just hold on to that for now. Indium. Bauxite. I don't really think I need to hold on to that. Vortex cube goes here. Geknip goes there. I love that I have so many effigies and not one dagger. Whole thing of quad servos, damn. Korvax casings. Lithium is almost maxed out, so I don't need much more of that. Arc crystal, emerald. Oh, it's activated emerald. Damn. Except for those. I'm not organizing these activated ones in alphabetical order, I'm just pairing them with their normal versions. Sell, phosphorus. Oh, I am low on phosphorus. I don't think I need to hold on to these advanced alloy metals. They don't matter at all. I don't think anything ever needs them. Only thing to do with them is sell them. Okay. Technician. Home since last I saw them. Paranoia has sustained them across the stars. It says it's... God. Here's my promise. Build a geobay from the schematic and my exocraft shall be yours, unworthy though you may be. Now excuse me, I must ensure this location is defensible should my people try to find me. A roamer. I've already got a roamer. Favors you. My exocraft has seen much glory. Technically, I already have a roamer. Is it gonna just bypass that? I already built one on a planet. Okay, good. It did bypass it. Nice. So it should send me right back to him. Vehicles. Press escape to read more. I already know how vehicles work. Back to the technician to the next exobay or geobay. Scan this world. We must find its signals, its secrets. Blueprint for an exocraft radar. Do not delay. You have the means. Now set about constructing. Be done. Whether I have made a mistake is not to be done. As I have honored their word, I will honor mine. Signal booster in my exocraft. Ooh. And then the other guy wanted me to go to the observatory. Yeah. Exocraft radar, can't do fungal clusters. Let's look around. Let's see which world he wants me to go to for the observatory and see if I can just do the exocraft thing while I'm on that world. Or if it wants a specific, like, different world. There it is. Like I said, you can try and do like a bunch of these missions simultaneously. It doesn't always work out, but it sometimes does. You can get a bunch of them done on one world, basically. Let's see if it just decides whatever world I happen to be on when I put down the exocraft and install the radar is the world it wants me to do it on. Approximate location is not good enough. Hello, is that it? No. This is probably it.
Radiation protection falling.
Bummer. Is this protection from the storm? It is not. That's annoying. Collisions improve mining output. I don't care. Engine. Booster. Radar. I shouldn't need to boost the radar, I don't think. Which is... Let me get back to my ship here. Stupid extreme weather. Oh, just returned to the technician. That was easy. Okay. 700 units away. Cool. Like, it has to be a facility, because he wants me to connect him to an observatory, and that's always going to be, like, an interactable... one of the little, like, interactable puzzles inside one of these buildings, basically. So this is probably the place. I don't know, this is the... Oh no, I just got further away doing that. Okay, screw it. But this is a Sentinel base, so I'm definitely going to raid it while I'm here to have a chance to get some new stuff. Here we go. Let's take a guess. Letter by letter on the screen. Interloper, blah blah, great, nothing. Notice a wall-mounted security scanner slowly turn towards me. Fly an override chip. Nice. Normal operations have resumed. Nanites, multi-tool expansion slot, or a new recipe. Now that the scientist is awake, should be able to get some new recipes easy enough. Maybe a multi-tool expansion slot? But then... I don't really aggressively need that either. Let's do a new recipe. Is there anything I'm still missing? Like, he'll give me a few of these. He'll probably give me most of these here. I don't know that he'll give me a lot of these ones. But I think he might give me some of these and some of these. So down this path might be good for me, but I don't need any of that stuff. Let's just pick up this, No, I don't need the hydrothermal fuel cell either. As soon as I go and do, Call of the Deep, Denizens of the Deep, whatever the hell that quest is called, it gives you that for free. I'm just gonna get thermic condensate, I think. Yeah, whatever. Good enough for now. $14 that way.
Radiation protection.
Let me go ahead and drop a marker in that direction. I need to go much further than that marker, but that'll give me a good point of origin to, like, point at. Do you mind not sitting right next to my ship, idiot? Okay, I need to go this direction. 14. I mean, it needs to be a base, right? So that I can plug him into something. So this one, probably? That was about a kilometer or whatever away. Yep, this is the one.
Radiation protection falling.
Well, hello there. And it was a bite mark around the entirety of the warrior's neck. Claw marks scar their chest. Their exosuit lights flash red. The wound pulsates, affected by radioactive spores. Barks contentedly at me, satisfied by their narrow victory. It's clear, however, that the warrior's injuries are severe. They have trouble breathing. Put on a show of protest, gesturing that they were fine. However, they discreetly offer me an upgrade module and thanks. Like, I was fine. I didn't need your help. Here, take this. I like that. Alright, let's raid this facility first. Hydrogen. I don't need shield restores. There's some items. More containers. Not a lot of stuff that's super useful to me in here, but may as well grab it. What I need to get my hands on is that... I don't even know if they've removed it or if I'm just having trouble finding it, but that building recipe for the like red Atlas Pass containers, you used to be able to build those, and so you just build like dozens of them on your freighter and they would actually restore themselves over time. So like every time you would go back to your freighter, you could raid them all and get a bunch of like advanced like crafting and recharging resources and stuff. And that was always fun. I haven't been able to find that one yet. I need to take a look at it again. Oh, this is all just going to be carbon. I don't really need it right now. I won't bother with that room. Just let the pirates attack. I don't care. I'm on a quest here. Appears to have been calibrated for a single purpose. Locate the interfaces of a being the Korvax call the Atlas. After many years, the inhabitants of the facility succeeded in their quest, disappearing without a trace. Download. Return to the scientist. Return to the exocraft. Fungal clusters. I should check this planet. I don't have the Viking daggers either. No. Gamma root here, but no fungal mold. Might be worth grabbing some gamma root while I'm here, though. Because I don't think I have any gamma root either. Yeah, I don't have any gamma root either, and I will eventually hit that quest. Uranium, don't really care. Fizz off! You can't really do that, fight pirates on the in the sky while you're on the ground. Let's just finish them off. Okay, there's some more storm crystals, which is nice, but not what I'm looking for. Oh, I didn't get anything all that interesting off of them. Again, storm crystals, which is nice, but not what I'm looking for. I've already got a handful of storm crystals, so I'm not in a huge rush to get more. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let me park over here and I can grab this storm crystal while I'm out there. Fuck you, landing area, not clear. Just land. Literally, land 90 degrees on a fucking wall. I don't care. Just land. Jesus, game. Come on, let me off that... The slope is like, oh no, you're not actually able to move on this one very well. It's like the slant is not very big. I can handle it. Okay, grab the gamma root. Quick, grab it all. I'm gonna have to refill my hazard protection at least once.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge.
Got it? Nope, one more.
Radiation protection falling.
All these fucking slants that are just enough that you can't walk and run on them.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Are you kidding me? Literally, this wall that's just preventing me from moving on it so hard that I can't get back just in time before my fucking thing breaks. Alright, whatever. There we go. Gamma root. So that'll work for when I get to that point. I'm doing really good on storm crystals now. Let's just dump stuff on my freighter for the moment. This can go here. That could go there. I'll worry about organizing once my normal freighter inventory is full. Until then, I'll just like dump things on the freighter inventory. Kind of like that. This could go down here. Good enough. Fungal mold there. Okay. Rogate. Rogate is where I'm going. And then I think I'll be done probably for tonight. I'll pick up the fungal mold, finish off each of these quests, pick up some new quests from them, but I think I'll finish up there. That does not look like a giant planet. God, is it on the other side of this one? You know what, let's just move. Rogate. There we go. Should be able to grab some fungal mold here. And that'll let me finish up like 3 of the quests at once. Again, there's a lot more to be done, but I think I'm done with this, streaming this for tonight. But basically, if you just keep doing all these guys' quests, you'll get like a bunch of the stuff that you're normally expected to go to the anomaly and spend a bunch of nanites to unlock recipes for and stuff like that. You'll get a ton of that stuff. Just completely free. All you have to do is run some quick missions here and there. Jump a few galaxies, hire a few people, run some missions for them. Whee! What? Why won't he spin? Am I too low to the ground and he doesn't like it? Interesting. I need to not be moving this fast. I'm blowing right past stuff that might have fungal mold on it before it even has a chance to load in. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't think any of that's fungal mold. That's probably just its own unique, weird resource that has, like, ferrite or... That looked like a food plant, not a fungal mold plant that I blew over. Lots of watery areas here, but I don't think fungal mold grows underwater. Interesting that I can't just do Dreams of the Deep here. Can I? Nope. I can't redo it. If you get too far away from whatever system they're trying to have you do a quest in, eventually the quest log will be like, would you like to just retry this mission from a nearby waypoint? And it'll be like, okay, and just delete your old waypoint and like make a new one for you. Oh, now this is interesting. This is somewhat interesting. Huh. How many are there? 1, 2... A pretty good amount. 3, 4, not a ton. Yeah, why not? It's pretty quick to set up. Hello there. Hello, fellow abomination, horrible monster from beyond. I don't even remember which way this opens. I always hate it because it's always off-center. It never opens the way I want it to open. See, like that. That's annoying. So I want it to go this way. No. Do I want it to go that way? Nah, let's do it this way. I think that's the way I want it. I mean, not exactly. But hey, what the hell, that works. Yeah, huh? Flame. Thanks. All these weird islands are mine, but all I care about is this one little building. Silicate. Oh, silicate. That's so useful. It's such like wasted garbage resource that I don't care about normally. Oh no, it needs to be... How did it go again? I don't think you put anything under it, or do you? I don't remember if you just leave that part open. Okay, I'm gonna want you. Is it really just 2? Eh. And you. Trying to put it pretty close. That might be a mistake. I haven't really done this. I think I may have done it once upon a time, but not in a long time. I'm trying to put it close, but it may just roll out through the fucking wall if you put it too close. I don't remember. No. Damn it. I don't want you to lock. I think there's a way to tell it to not lock at all, but I don't remember. Not axis, not part, free movement, V. There we go. Better with the free movement, I think. Again, I don't remember exactly how to do this, so... I may be doing this in a horribly wrong way. I love that I can do it with silicate powder, though.
Falling.
That I don't have to use up my ferrite or my carbon to do this is nice. I don't care that I make this place look disgusting. Most of these terrain modifications end up like overwriting themselves over time anyway, which is part of what I hate about base building. It's because you can't like build fancy with the terrain. Otherwise, when you come back to it, like months or years later, it's just going to have been, your entire base will have been eaten by the terrain, basically. So I don't care if I'm messing up this terrain too much. Do I care? I don't really care. Let's just block it off. Inside now. Very thin. Difficult to tell.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I don't care. I'll just refill it.
Recharge.
And then I'll just start digging. Literally, I can just dig underwater in a place I don't even really own or won't ever see. It doesn't matter.
Toxic protection.
Oh, you know, I don't have any of the swimming stuff. While I'm down here, I should look for some crystals, sulfide, and living pearls and stuff. More specifically, crystal sulfide.
Units received. Units received.
Why am I getting so little silicate out of this? I'm getting next to nothing. Do I not get silicate for mining underwater? That is interesting. It is not giving me any silicate for mining underwater. Weird. Bye-bye. Alright, that should be all I need for the aeration membrane or whatever the fuck it was. No, I already have the aeration membrane. It was the other one. Was it water jets? No, oxygen rerouter. Oxygen rerouter. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah. So that'll just reroute from my life support to my oxygen, I believe. Does that not pair at all? I mean, it wouldn't. Shouldn't, I guess. Alright, so I guess I have to mine on the surface if I want to get silicate. Interesting. Wow, let's actually use ferrite to recharge this since I'm building with silicate. That's a rarity. And I'm going to need a lot of this. Like a whole inventory's worth. Or at least like a whole stack's worth. That's enough for about 10 of them. Let's go with this for now. I don't even remember if it's specifically just a very thin path. I think there was something else you were supposed to do as well, like building boxes around it or something too. A very thin path, they might still be able to path to you. The idea is that they spawn, they get outside the walls, and then they can't get back to you. But we're definitely going to put this to the test once I'm done.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, maybe I mined a little too much away here. Keep falling. Oh, you know what I should be doing is is it B? There it is. Much better. The build camera. Where's the last one there? There we go. Damn, I still need to mine more to get enough. Again, this is kind of the reason why I don't really bother setting these up too often, is because you can deal with the biological horrors pretty quickly and easily and just sort of outrun them. It's not the biggest problem. And setting these up takes a little time, so usually you wait until you know there's one you're going to want to come back to over and over again, and then you set it up. It's only enough for like 4 or 5 of them. That might be enough. Let's see if that does it. I don't remember if it was just a thin path or like specific boxes and doors and stuff. Honestly, I just can't remember. Yeah, they're just like pathing through the walls right now. That's a little annoying. And hitting me through the walls too. That's nice. But it's definitely helping. They're not pathing through the walls very well. Okay, this is definitely working. This is definitely working pretty well. Better than I expected it to.
Falling.
There's a little gap there. Hmm. Where's the, Here we go. Well done. I love about these biofuel reactors that you can just drop one carbon in and it charges it for 30 minutes, which is all you need. Like I've said before, say it again, you don't need power to teleport to a base that you own. You only need power to use the teleporter on the base. So like 30 minutes means I can teleport out of here in the next 30 minutes and then teleport back to this base anytime I want. Automated archive recovery in progress. God, it's doing one of these quests. Can I please interact with the base? Thank you. There we go. There we go. Boop. Upload the base. Done. Now then, I came here for a quest, didn't I? No. I was en route to a quest, and then I got sidetracked doing this, didn't I? Daggers? No. Fungal clusters, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for fungal clusters. Okay. There we go. I was looking for fungal mold, not fungal clusters. There we go. My abomination nanite farm. I guess I could call it an egg farm or something. I end up always breaking down the eggs to nanites because it's a good conversion rate and it's pretty easy to deal with them. Even if you don't set up a farm, it's pretty easy to deal with the horrors that are there, just like outrunning them and dodging them and stuff. Wow, nice freaking weird glitch that you locked me in place like that. And then I just break them down for nanites, but technically it's a larval egg farm. I don't really remember what fungal mold looks like. I mean, I'm guessing it'll look more plant-like than most of this stuff. This just looks like generic stuff. Like stuff with ferrite and stuff with carbon in it, basically. That looks like a food plant, like wheat, probably. Most of the, like, farm plant stuff, it tends to be a lot bigger, a little more obvious. I don't think any of that's it. Like, that's wheat root or something, I think, down there. That's all carbon and ferrite. You know, I'm going to land here, check out what some of this stuff is, because there's those things to collect over there anyway, and I'll go ahead and grab them while I'm down here. Yeah, see, this is just basic carbon, like a tree, pretty much. Oh yeah, like epilepsy warning, basically. These things are annoying. And all of them? Yeah, see, these sentinels only have a 10-second timer, which should have plenty to just stay hidden the whole time. Boop, sentinel force deactivated. Okay. Why can I never scan those guys? It looks like you're supposed to be able to scan them, but it never lets me. I mean, that's 5 out of 6. Maybe the big worm is the last one, but it won't let me scan it. It never lets me scan them when they jump. Alright, yeah, see, that's just jade peas, ammonia, blah, 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 nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Magnetized ferrite, don't care. Come on, man. Pretty sure that's just gonna be carbon, like a tree, basically. Proton recycling, suspicious, old, blah, 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 plant life. Yeah, definitely no fungal mold around here for some reason. Screw it, I'll just head back to my ship. Picked up a bunch of stuff here. Dump the larval cores till I get a stack of them, and then I'll turn the rest into nanites. Alright. There are actually other uses for larval cores. I don't know if there's anything good. I know you can cook with them, but like I said, cooking is kind of a crapshoot system anyway in this game. You can get some, like, okay bonuses from some of the food items you can make. Most of them you don't need, though. A lot of the food items are like, refill a little bit of your life support or a little bit of your hazard protection. It's like, I'll just make ion batteries and life support gel instead. And then some of them have like rarer ones that you don't normally get, like a 15-second sprint boost or something like that. Or, you know, so there are some rarer things you can get from food, but nothing super useful. And as I said before, the process for making nanites off of food is so fucking slow and tedious as to be almost like the worst way to make nanites. And it's a decent way to make nanites, a pretty good amount too, but it is so boring and long. There's an interesting little crater there. Come on, man. Why is it so hard to find a little fungal mold here?
Hostile scan detected.
Piss off.
Hostile scan detected.
What the fuck? Did they just double scan me?
Warning. Threat detected.
Fuck off. I literally scrambled double scans, one right after the other, and then a pirate ship spawned in anyway. I successfully scrambled 2 scans in a row, and a pirate ship just decided to spawn in nearby. They're like, we're gonna throw this at you, just give up already. Like, I don't even know where that pirate is, and I'm not gonna acknowledge him in any way, shape, or form unless the game forces me to. Thanks for hitting nothing, game. Am I running into flying creatures or something? What the fuck is doing that to me? Wait, is that? No, that's just ferrite. I assume the fungal mold will be a giant plant like all the other ones are, but I don't know that for sure. And I'm not seeing, like, anything out here, which is really, it's annoying. That's just another food item. Plus, they usually come in, like, big clusters when you find the farm plants. Do a barrel roll. Nothing on that island, I guess. These are not them. Well, they can't be. I looked at those when I was on the ground. They're nothing. Yeah. It's all just like ferrite and salt and stuff. I should probably grab some more crystal sulfide because I kind of used almost all the ones I have. Most of them. But I don't have anything else to spend them on just yet, not till I do Dreams of the Deep. And by then, I'll be in an ocean, so it won't matter that much. I'll be able to find more. So annoying when you're just looking for one resource and a planet just refuses to spawn it anywhere. Come on, man. Boom, boom, boom. It'd be nice if there was an ability to like scan for one specific resource. There is the ability to do that to some degree for some things, right? Like you can land and use your scanner to look for deposits of different resources like minerals and stuff, but like trying to find a plant that grows on this world is annoying because they never really tell you. Is that a crashed ship? Did I just randomly stumble upon a crashed ship? No, I think that's an outpost. Yeah, that's another abomination outpost. Fuck off. No one wants to deal with you. Stop scanning me. Okay, fine, but I scrambled his scan, so he's not coming for me. Who cares? The problem is I'm always worried I may be traveling too fast and blowing over the things I'm looking for before they have a chance to load in on the screen. Even when I'm going just like barely at speed of any kind. And especially when I don't see it for as long as I have now, I'm like, it's just taking forever to load in and I just keep blowing over it or something? What the hell's going on? Oh well. Let's just hop to a couple bases and see what we find. Oh, there's an underwater building. Eh. Why is this so difficult? Why bother to label on your planet when I scan it from space that you have a resource if it's this tough to find? Should be on like every single major landmass if it's labeled on your first 4 things you show me when I look at you from space. I think I'll scan like one more landmass and then I'm done. I'll just leave, find fungal mold some other way. I mean, if it's this annoying to try and track it down, it's really not worth dealing with it here. Since he wouldn't let me scan him, I just felt like shooting him instead. I don't even know if you can kill those things. I seriously doubt it on the ground. Maybe with cannons from your ship? Possibly. I don't know. Didn't care enough to keep shooting. See, I'm finding, like, food resources all over the place, which is annoying. Large farm resources should be much easier to find than that. Alright, this is a pretty big landmass. I'm gonna land one last time and go around on foot to check for some stuff. If I don't find anything, I'm just gonna leave. Because I'm not wasting another, like, hour of my stream hunting for this shit. Yeah, see, that's all just carbon. These are all just carbon. So I certainly haven't been, like, overlooking it. I can hate those things. Not only is their range a lie, not only is their actual range that they can hit you from a flat-out lie, but they also have a habit of being shitty and not spawning in, like literally not loading into the visuals of the game until you're already standing on top of them when you're like running or flying at any speed whatsoever. You'll fly straight over them and get bit before they've even fucking loaded in visually. It's like repeatedly getting smacked in the face by something that you have no control over what's happening whatsoever. And it just annoys the shit out of me. Like, if I fuck something up in a game, I fuck something up. And I get hit for it, right? But when it's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. You're not going to be able to avoid it because avoiding it is impossible. You won't see it, even if you see it. Its range is much larger than it should be. Copper, don't care. Okay, I'm done. Could it be underground? I don't think fungal mold can even spawn underground. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that. But I'm done. If I've gone across like 4 or 5 major land masses in this place and I haven't found a single piece of fungal mold, then they're fucking lying to me. It spawns in like 1 square foot of one corner of one fucking island. Yeah, fungal mold spawns here. It's just only in this one location known as Atlantis. So, you know, good luck finding that. Adios, crappy world. I'm out. Can't do that. Return to the scientist, return to the technician. Don't have the Viking daggers, so I can't do that. I will return for these 2 guys and pick up new missions from them, and then we are done for tonight. I'll probably just continue to work on this stuff off stream. The base technicians and stuff like that. Because, like I said, it's just like unlocking recipes and stuff, right? The weapons guy will give you the different weapons and upgrades for them, and then when he runs out of stuff to give you, because you've, like, bought things that he was supposed to give you as part of quest rewards, or you've like burned through all of his main quests, so all he has left over is like procedural quests, he'll basically just give you like gun upgrade modules, like CBA upgrade modules. Usually not S, but I think they can give you S. I don't know for sure though. And that's what it is with all of them, right? The scientist gives you the trade goods and components. Like, the scientist gives you these recipes, and then also gives you the bigger like alloy metals and all those goods that are used to build up to stasis devices and all that sort of stuff. I think the Overseer, I've pretty much already done everything I can with him. He basically is there to give you, like, each of the other facilities, and that's about it. The Exocraft guy will unlock multiple geobays. I don't remember if he unlocks all of them, though. I don't know for sure if he unlocks all of the Exocraft geobays, or just, like, a few of them. Like 4 or 5 of them at least, maybe all of them. And the agricultural guy slowly unlocks each of the plant recipes for you. And they do have procedural generated missions that they keep giving you even after you have finished all of their major missions to unlock all their recipes. And those just give you things like nanites, upgrade modules, basic resources, stuff like that. It's just missions you can keep running for them if you want, but once you've done all like the tech upgrades and stuff, and it's obvious they're just running a procedural mission now, that's just gonna be like, go to one galaxy over, go to this facility, interact with it, come back, right? At that point, it's like, okay, it's done. There's nothing left. And like I said, you can get a lot of stuff unlocked without having to spend nanites on it in the anomaly through this method. Construct a beacon. No, thank you. And then you got a new exobay for me, or geobay for me, or are you just gonna have me build something else into my Roma? Mounted cannon. Okay, then. Grave discovery. There are Sentinel depots on this world. Okay, so he wants me to build the cannon and go blow up a Sentinel depot. Exocraft radar to locate a depot and steal the material from within. They'll use this substance to create an Exocraft booster. Nice. Hurry, interloper. Okay. So next is build a cannon and go raid a facility. Anywho, I'm gonna finish there for tonight. I wasn't even sure if I'd get to a stream today because of the fact that it was so late because of my doctor's appointment. And then I went and I streamed almost an hour longer than I usually do. Let me hop back on the anomaly first. Like I said, one thing I really don't like about this game is the fact that it'll just like freeze up the world when I try to alt-tab out. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. So let me go ahead and jump back into the anomaly. And hopefully there are some other players in the anomaly, so that the game has to like log me in as multiplayer, like playing sort of online, right? And that way it won't actually freeze the game when I alt-tab out. And then I will, oh yeah, there's definitely other players in here. That fucking lag spike. A massive lag spike when I go into the anomaly. It's like, yep, there's definitely people in here. There we go. Now I can alt-tab out freely without my game unloading. Much better. Alright, let me hop over to Twitch real quick, and I will see what my friends are up to tonight. It's pretty late, actually. I don't know if any of them are going to be live now, but we shall see who is streaming, what they're doing. 15. Ooh, Final Fantasy 15. Interesting. Oh, Antix is doing Helldivers. That's interesting. See, I don't really hang out too much with Antix. I played with him once in Lethal Company. It was pretty fun. I don't know too much about him as a streamer, though. We'll see. 14. Yeah, lots of 14. 14, 14, 14, 14. You know what? Maybe we will check out Antics. Let's see how he's doing in the diving of the hells tonight. Make sure he's spreading managed democracy like the best of them. Alright, yeah. We're gonna hop over there. We're gonna hop over to Antic Stream tonight. Let me go ahead and grab the dashboard and drop the link in here so I make sure it gets to Twitch and YouTube. Anyone who gets left behind by the Twitch raid, which still happens these days sometimes, is annoying. Or anyone who's over on YouTube who would like to join us in the raid tonight, go ahead and just click on that URL, and I'll see you guys over on Antic Stream. My next one will be Thursday, Friday, weekend. Saturday or Sunday will probably be my next stream. And I don't know what time exactly, but probably be more No Man's Sky. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, just doing a lot of different things. But we shall see. And thank you guys for being here tonight. I will see you all this weekend. Later.